Welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island we find ourselves on. Last time we were down on the opposite side of the island and we were building ourselves a pier because, well, somewhere out in that direction, somewhere out there, is a boss monster tile. And somewhere out in this direction, can we get off the roof without breaking anything? Yes, somewhere out in this direction is another boss monster tile, but wait, there's more. Yes, there's a tiny island way out on the horizon and I can't really look at it because I don't have binoculars on me, but trust me, it's there. So we were building a pier, the pier goes out and it points to that island, and we take that island and go slightly to the right, drift lazily to the right, we get back to Home Island, which, well, it has a house up in the trees. Not this house, which is also, well, up in the trees. This is our forward operations base. So we got a bed. We've got a load of building material, which we brought with us, and we also have the Gyrocopter pad, Le Pad de Gyrocopter, as probably no one has ever said before because that's not even French. It's a little Gyrocopter pad, so what we need to do is go back home, pick up the Gyrocopter, and we can do it in one of two ways. We can either just fly it out here, or we can take it on the raft. One is more dangerous than the other, one uses more fuel, and we can scout out that second boss monster. Also, we built a lot of stuff here. What is our food and water? Not too bad. All this material will allow us to craft bandages, it'll allow us to craft refined spears, and it'll allow us to generate fuel. So we have our forward operations base, which now allows us to take out at least two of the boss monsters. But why would you do that? Well, apart from the fact that it's a little bit decadent, in order to build all of this stuff, we can now build refined spears, which we are going to need plenty of. So these boys here, the refined spear. We wasted one last time by throwing it at a crab, but it is our best shot at taking out a boss. Sure, you can use anything else. You can use an axe if you wanted to, if you're feeling particularly brave, but I wouldn't. So there's that. We're going to do a little slurp and a little slurp and just hope against all hope that Home Island has all of its stuff on it. So I'm going to leave the stuff on the beach. I'm going to take the empty jerry can, I think. That is an empty one. Yes, it is. And we're just going to take the raft back home. So, yes. Oh, is there oh, sorry, old chum. There's a pair of binoculars on the beach. Yes, there is. So we can look at it here. Oh, we can go down to the end of the pier. So we started building this pier last time. I think what I'd like to do is scout the area, see if we can find a red container, put another foundation piece here, and more foundation pieces, and put another nav tower in, because I think nav towers are kind of cool. So that over there, right on the horizon, that is the Megalodon, which is just kind of a large great white shark, basically. It's a great white shark that got big. So that's a fun thing. Anyway, I'm gonna lift the anchor, throw you out sideways, catch the arse end of the raft, and then we're gonna motor. So if you haven't been with us, and you don't know what Home Island looks like, well, we have our house up in the trees. Home Island is kind of the same, sort of. So what I need to do is adjust course. I don't want to go anywhere near that boss monster just yet, because the Megalodon has one feature that is a pain in the butt. It flies, sort of. It will leap out of the ocean, and if you've never had a great white slam you in the face at chest height, well, there's two things wrong with that sentence. First of all, chest height and your face. I don't know. It's a little bit creepums. So he's out there. He's not actually that far from our forward operations base. But yeah, as you can probably just tell over the back of the motor, the house is up on the hill. The trouble is... Oh, there's a whale. The trouble is, having the house up on the hill, we can't really see it from a great distance. And as we're navigating in the opposite direction, there's a big island there, there's a big island there, there's one behind the motor. It's kind of tricksy to see where you're going. 268 days survived. I wonder if there's an award for 365 days survived. Any achievements that you get have to be got on a non-custom island. So if we do make it to 364 days, I think with sleep a night on a different island, see if there is achieve. Okay. So this island here is identifiable by having no rocks in the middle and a bunch of trees. I believe there's a nav aid over there. What's fuel sitch like? So the raft's like fuel consumption is pretty good. The Gyrocopter's fuel consumption is insanely bad, which is weird because a Gyrocopter. This is there's another whale and a storm. This is not good. for a number of reasons. We're going into the waves. I don't want a storm, no! We're going into the waves, and the natural harbour on this side of the island is a pain in my ass to get to because of all the rocks around the bay. So, okay, the island has popped in. We can see it now. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like deep water. In the old versions of the game, so if you weren't around for the older versions of the game, sort of 0.12 in beta, the oceans were only about 30 feet deep, so you could park up your raft, you could leap over the side, and what would happen is you would see the seafloor beneath you. You'd probably also see a tiger shark patrolling around. And that was just a thing, that was a feature of the game. These days, there is no... Oh my god, we've got air. Oh my god, we've got air! There's no seafloor between the islands. So the islands just kind of are. They just kind of float. If you look at the back end. And then the actual area between the islands, there is no seafloor. So if you dive down, down and down, what happens is everything gets super dark and you can't see anything. But, oh yeah, there's a nav panel, so I'm going to turn. Everyone was like, oh, why did you build a nav panel for a natural harbour? You're a bit of a numpty, are you? No, nav panel, a big red panel. Okay, we got in, we're fine, we're back home. Excellent. So we will drop anchor. Ooh, yeah, put a nav panel on over there, just so I can see where the headland was. I mean, if you've not seen this yet, welcome to Home Island. There's a bit of a mess on the beach. That's what we did. Oh, Mr. Krabs has respawned. So I had to come here between episodes just to make sure the farms were balmy and wet. Oh, no rain. Look up at the sky. Look down, rain. There we go. Yeah, so this will now water all the plants. Mr. Krabs, how are you? Are we thirsty? A little bit. I might just... Oh, did I just... Oh, I dropped one. Sorry, I'm fumbling me crab killing equipment. He is stuck in that rock. We're doing him a favor. I don't know where he went. So that's 0.00. Right, well, we got crab for dinner. Crab for dinner. Yes, we're gonna have to get some fibrous leaves, I feel. We can do that. We need 12 fibrous leaves and we can then light up the great white bar and grill. Blah. Why do I... Let's take his body at the top. I think there's another crab over here as well. Hello, dead crab. Yes. Okay, cool. So we'll have crab for dinner. Oh, there's a nightmare over there. Oh, yeah. So if you haven't seen this, the treehouse. So the... Oh, crikey. I'm getting nipped on the legs. On my getaway sticks. My pins. What was... Wait. Was that just a little baby crab? Did we get nipped by a baby crab or a big crab? What was that? I don't know. I genuinely don't know what nipped to my legs. Anyway, yeah. So we were building on the other island a forward observation base, an operations base, FOB, forward operations base. This is the main house. This is a big one. So basically the same, build a spiral staircase and just build a house on top of it. I am just going to do a thing on this. It is fairly early in the morning, so we should be able to get all of this carved up, get some fibrous leaves in. It's two per. 2 medium meat per. Great white bar and grill. Yes, we can do that. Let's do that and then see if we can... Excuse me? Oh, as it's fading out, it just doesn't like... Oh, there he is! There you are! He's just... I'm just going to long arm him. 3, ow! What a pain in the ankle. Anyway. Yeah, I was thinking, if we wanted to, we could put... Oh, why... There we go. If we wanted to, we could put the gyrocopter onto the raft and take it all the way over to the other island. We could do that, but it's very dangerous. There's every chance the gyrocopter will fall off. And the trouble with the gyrocopter falling off, on the PC version of the game at least, is that you don't get another one. So if it falls off and drops into the sea, you got to stop the raft immediately and go and fish it out because it'll float for a little bit. 1 of 10. We need 12. 11. Oh, I don't see another one there. 12. There we go. Can't put that away because my pants are full. Okay, fine. So we're going to light that and get that cooking. That'll be fine. The meat will last 24 hours before it goes, before it spoils, before it goes off. And if we cook it, it'll last another 24 hours before it goes off. If we smoke it, it'll last forever. And if we don't carve the meat off of the animal, it will also last forever. Great White Bar and Grill, Great White on the roof. It's nice to be home. Oh my god, it feels like we've been away forever. I'm gonna poop out. I'm gonna drop the knife, and I'm gonna drop all the meat, and then I'm just gonna get off that. Blah. So, pick that up. And then throw in. Can I do this? Hello? Let's throw in all of the fibrous leaves, because if you are going to be cooking dinner, you want it from a renewable fuel source, and fibrous leaves are that renewable fuel source. Oh, stand up. Yeah, you do a weird little dance. Let's pull these over a little bit. If you want to up your cooking skill, if you don't know how to do that, blah, cooking skill, just stand within the sound of the cooking food, and your skill will go up. That's all you need to do. So yeah, ours is pretty tippity top. So the harbour is kind of snaky and full. We got another great white down there, and a great white there, and a great white here, and a great white on the top of. Ooh, let's do this. Oh my god, why am I not running? Jeez, I just walked off to my doom. Walk off to your doom? I don't want to do that. I'll break my little ankles. Yeah, our Mad Max style lighthouse over there. There's another great white on it, because it turns out great whites have a very long draw distance and reflect light if you put a lantern next to it, which buildings don't. So yeah, buildings stop reflecting light for not a great distance at all. I wish we could up the draw distance on things, but unfortunately we can't. Anyway, since we are back home, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's have a little peek off the tail of the DC-10. I mean, it's a landing. Any landing you can walk away from. Alright. Oh, it's light. Alright, so if you've not seen this, open your peepers for this one.
Next challenger.
I mean, it just is. Like every time, it just does. Anyway, things we need to do. So fuel. Oh, we need. Yes, gonna need some more leaves. Ooh, I'm being stupid. Right, let's grab some more leaves real quick. See if we can get another 12, and we can probably put another round of gas through, because we're gonna need the gyrocopter. Wonder if we've got any gas tanks on any of the other rafts. I think we might just fly back to the other island, because it just makes sense in terms of speed. The gyrocopter is faster and it hovers above water, and you're away from the nightmares that are in the sea. So why don't we do that? 1 of 8. 12 will fill a fire, and these are the only things that actually regrow outside of a farm plot. Really? Yeah, fibrous leaves, yuccas, and that's about it. You can't replant trees. Trees do not regrow. 1 of 12. Okay, cool. We are donezo. Rocks are going to be useful. So that is cooking up there. Good. Good. Little hibbity hop. We need fuel tanks on the beach. Yes, we do. We do. I'm going to go grab those real quick. Empty. And we got 2 over here. Good. 1, 2. Done. So. Oh yeah, we can also use palm fronds if we wanted to light a fire, or use them in fuel stills, because you can use them in water stills. Fuel stills, fire, anything that burns, you can use fibrous leaves and palm fronds and sticks. And anything that gathers water, you can use palm fronds and fibrous leaves, or you can just use the rain. We've got a little bit of food here. Got a little bit of... Okay, cool. So we're going to... Ooh, I think that one's full. That one's not. So suck that... Oh, interesting. That had some fuel in it, apparently. So I'll drop you 3 down there. Do you have any... Okay, nope. I'll pick these guys up, because we're going to need as much fuel as we can get if we're taking the gyrocopter out. 1 of 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Halfway. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then just light it. There we go. Lit. Right. These guys should... Oh, nope. Yep, that's full. Full and full. So that's two full tanks. Excellent. Take this over here. These guys full? I don't actually know. So I'm going to drop these guys here. 1, 2. Let's check these ones. That is... Okay, we have a full one here. So we can drop that. That's 3. I reckon it might take... Ooh, 24%. Oh, yes, because the thing's not completely empty. Might want to suck that out first before this starts going down. There we go. 49%. Okay, fine. I'll drop that down there as well. But this side, how much juice do you have? Nearly 100%. Right, that's good. And this is now empty. So the gyrocopter has a bunch of stuff waiting. If we needed to make fuel, if we needed to leave, what we could do is we could take the potatoes with us to the other house and make fuel over there because we have the fuel still to do it. Excellent. Why do we have all these chests and containers and things? Let me duck down. This stuff should be cooked by now, I think. How can you tell? Well, it'll have a griddle pattern on it, and also it'll say cooked. That won't get any more cooked, so what we can do is save the fuel. Dump. Right, a couple of bits of water. I might check the other raft for fuel cans, and then we'll just jet back and see if we can explore the world and find that other boss monster. Yes. So what's the problem with spears? Oh, spears require rock. One of the resources that you will run out of first are rocks. So if you're just like, I'm doing stuff in the game and I want to last for 2 years. Well, good luck. Your rocks are going to fail first. So you'll lose all your rocks. A little bit of fuel, a little bit of fuel. That's not a lot. We can't balance the... I'll tell you what. We can't balance the fuel, so what I'm going to do is use it up. Because there's no point in... yeah. There we go. There's no point in having that small amount of gas. I'm going to put these guys here. I wonder if we've got anything in the container. Ooh. Yeah, a bunch of empty fuel cans by the looks of things. Oh, no, that one's full. So that one's full. Those two are empty. Alright, crap storage. The crap storage container. It's not... It's just a storage container with like the junk in it. There we go. Wow. Okay. An extra can of juice. That was surprising. And delicious. Good. Okay. So what we need to do is just check the rafts and see if we've got any more cans on it. Yeah, I reckon... I don't really know. I don't know. But we are going to use a lot if we just fly there. Alright. We'll fly and then we'll... The other thing we need to do is scout the area once we're on the other island, so more cans than necessary. Raft, do you have... Oh, wing. Raft, do you have things on you in terms of juicy fuel? Nope. You have food. Yeah, we took a lot of resources out and we didn't come back with a lot. That's a full stack, plus the ones that we are making. Okay, I think that's probably okay. So as the sun goes down, another beautiful day in paradise. And it does. We will go back through the woods. Ah, the stars are coming out. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Above the radial engines? Of the DC-3 up in the tree? I mean, yep. The doors are open, so I assume everyone got out in one piece. Can we hibbity hop up here? Hibbity hop. Okay, cool. And because it's more than 3 minutes past 6 in the evening. All the lanterns automatically come on, so that is wonderful. So, yeah, and as you can see, the panels are lit up in the harbour. The floor, like the wood sections, are not lit up. The great white over there is lit up. That great white is lit up. Our torch throws a beam quite a long way. That's kind of interesting. And also we're using the black torch, which is the New Game Plus torch. So, yes. Or if you happen to be American, flashlight, because Americans seem to get a bit weirded out if you call it a torch. Don't know why. Okay, cool. So what we can do is we can do a little save. And we can leave that cooking overnight. So yeah, this house on this island is much bigger than our other one. And what we'll do is we'll sleep. Then we wake up and it is another day. The lights are still, the lights were on. The juice has gone out. So what we could probably do is pick up an empty can, stuff that down. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Food is something we're going to need to eat. We're also going to need to take some of that with us because otherwise it's just going to go wrong. No. If we put the knife in our hand, we can pick out the other two. Cooked. Okay, so cooked won't last forever. We're gonna nom it down. The other thing we can do is probably get a little drink, and then we should probably put this in a container or something. I have a container. There are plenty of them. All right. Are you? No, you're full. You're not. Good. I don't. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cool. No, I don't want to investigate the inside of the container. Actually. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I picked up the right one. Just duck under there. We'll go get a couple of slurps of water because the water stills are at the bottom. That's 3 units, so that's going to save us a little bit. Then we're going to fly away, and then we're going to explore the area using the gyrocopter. I think it's just quicker and safer if we just fly there, but uses an infinitely more amount of fuel. How much in real life would a gyrocopter use? Well, if you gassed one up, can I just get it to the top of the stairs? Thank you. If you gas one up in real life, what would happen is you could get about 1,500 kilometers, 2, 3, out of a gyrocopter's fuel tank. So we've got 8 cans. That should be enough. We'll see 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay, cool. So we will fly away. All right. So I'm going to leave the rafts here. And we could put the yellow raft on top of the big raft and then just kind of... Alright. Alright. So we got to get to that island and then we dog's leg left. Okay, cool. Excellent. We are flying away. This doesn't feel any faster though. And also we should probably drop an altitude. Why would you drop an altitude? If you go too high, the gyrocopter will freak out. You'll get a warning and it'll go bep, 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 bep. And then you'll start dropping in altitude anyway. Ah, alright. Does the sea look choppy this morning? No. So we can't check our watch, even if we could. So the watch will display the last thing you displayed on it, whether that's stats or like your skills or whatever you happen to have. Oh, we're getting a little low here. You can actually put the gyrocopter in the water. As long as you don't turn into the swimming animation, you'll be fine. The gyrocopter, you won't be disconnected from the gyrocopter. Just checking the fuel stats. So there's a navigation panel on that island. We need to go here. I wonder if it's just going to be 1 can on the way out. I don't know. Interesting to see if we can actually fly there. Maybe next time I just do the journey between episodes, but it's a fun one to see if we can get out. So we've used a quarter of a tank. That was about as much as we used to get to the forward operations base and back again with the raft. So yeah, this thing is draining itself, which is it's a look. So we can see this island from the forward operations base. Yeah. What is that? I have no idea. There's something under the water there, and that's the low poly model. Right. Now the question is, do we just go for it? The other island is there. I'm not going to go for it. I'm going to put some gas in the tank. For a very good reason. Let's land here where it's flat. Because if we do happen to run out of juice between islands, what's going to happen is we'll just pop her into the sea and then we'll have to just swim away. I don't want to do that. Okay. Pick that up, pants it, and then go. There is another bug with the gyrocopter. If you start off on land that is not straight or level, you will drift in the direction of however the land was like canted or sloped. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's the it's the whale shark. I was like, whoa, what's that? No, it's a whale shark. It's deep water shark. Sometimes deep water sharks will spawn and follow you because they can. So we had just over what, half a tank, 3/4 of a tank. I want to see how far it is because this is a long old trek. But we did build ourselves. Oh yeah, because we landed on that island and we explored the mag, which is over there. Oh, we could detour via the mag. That's not a problem. So we'll detour via the mag and then we'll go back to the forward operations base, the little house. So Meg, how are you doing? Meg's like, oh, you know, I'm just eating a shark carcass, a whale carcass. In the ocean, everything eats everything else. The big things eat the small things, and then the small things eat the big things. It's the circle of life. It is it? Yep. The boss monsters are sharks that do not despawn or... Actually, I don't know if they swim deeper during a storm. The shark AI tells it to swim deeper during a storm. Yep, there it is. There's the mag. Just norm away and it will continue norming until you attack it. Or, no, or it's... Oh, jeez, nope. Nope, altitude. Ooh, God, nope. That's not a good thing. Jeez. There's a reason for jinking and moving. That thing will leap at you, and I don't know what happens if it leaps at you and you're on gyrocopter. I assume it knocks you off the gyrocopter. And there's a storm. Yeah, I didn't know it would start attacking just like that. Anyway, house. We've used a significant amount of fuel just going from one island to another. I'm kind of glad we stopped. So, what's going on beneath us? Not a great deal. If we look up at the sky and look down again, yeah, there's the rain. So, oh my god, it feels super slow. As soon as all of the stuff goes. Is that deep water I think that's deep water shark attack music. Alright. So as the house renders in, we're back. We're back. And there we go. It's perfect. Yep. So the helicopter's landing pad is just about big enough for the gyrocopter. I mean, it works, and we're back here again. So we sailed away. If we had brought some potatoes with us, we could turn them into fuel here. We got a little bit of meat here, but we've also got some meat in my pants. And that is still good, so might as well eat it. Because it's going to go off before sunset. Because that's when we cooked it, and then we left it cooking overnight. Okay, I don't know what followed us in. It's kind of weird being on an island with no raft on it. If we wanted to, we could build a raft and sail it back and leave the gyrocopter here. But, fine. Things that we're going to need to explore. We are going to need to, if we can go up to the lookout. So I think that island over there, and there's an island beyond it a little bit. Interested in finding some red containers, so that's a thing that we need to do. Also, next episode, I think, fuel up the gyrocopter, which has plenty of gas, because we came out with plenty of gas. I think we used about nearly one entire tank to get out here. I believe we go in that direction and then see if there is another boss monster tile over there and what it actually is. And then once we've identified it, make just infinity refined spears, because that is what we need to do. So that one's the Meg. I'm hoping that's the eel. The eel's fairly easy. The difficult one is the many-handed man. So that is the squid. The giant squid is the most pain in the ass one, so you basically have to save and just keep going at it. There is not really a tactic. I mean, there are, but there isn't. The Meg is the... it's not difficult. You just keep killing it. You just keep hitting it until it dies. Anyway, well, it's another storm. It is the 12th of April in-game. It is 11:59, 12 o'clock. So, I'm going to leave it there for the time being. If you like this, definitely leave a little like. Leave a subscribe. And if you want to solve the mystery of whatever the heck is in that direction as we scout out with a gyrocopter, well, join me next episode. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time.